Good afternoon, fellow YouTubers. I recently built a battery box for the purposes of providing temporary power in the field for homeless applications, such as cutting hair, charging phones, dental hygiene work, etc. What is a bank of batteries? Well, a battery bank is a result of joining two or more batteries together for a single application. What does this accomplish? Well, by connecting batteries, you can increase the voltage or amperage or both. And by adding an inverter, you can convert the DC voltage to AC voltage, which is needed to power these devices that I mentioned. Okay, let's start. I want to talk about the foundation of the box. So if we open it up here, hope the lighting is pretty good here. I've got a fan that I've installed because that's going to keep on a nice hot day. It's going to circulate and keep those batteries cool. You can see where I have run the wires. And I will put a list of all the items that I purchased. I got most of them off of Amazon. And you can see there. What I didn't want to happen was, you can see how you've got this 1.5 inch extrusion, and I was concerned that the batteries would bump up against that. So what I did was I went to Home Depot, cut some PVC pipe, and since I know that I want to put in 3 batteries, that's going to allow me to place those batteries in without them either butting up against each other or moving too much forward. So remember, I discussed that you need an inverter to convert 12 volt battery power to 120 volt AC so that your standard appliances will work on them. So, got this from Harbor Freight. I put a piece of Velcro here, and I put the other side of Velcro there. So, this just mounts like this. And you'll see how we will tie that to the third battery here in a second. So then I drilled a hole, and I'll have to get the diameter of that hole for you. Just use a regular hole saw. And this grommet I got at a yard sale. So just place that grommet there. As you can see, the grommet really kind of cleans that up there. I don't know if you can really tell because of the lighting here. We'll probably get another angle for you. Also purchased this from Harbor Freight. And we'll just take that, drive it through there. Okay, after pushing it through, this will simply plug into the side of the inverter here. And you can simply just push this screw out of the way, and it kind of fits in like that. It's beautiful. Let's just move it out of the way so we can put the other battery in. Last battery. Okay. If you want to increase the amperage and keep voltage the same, which is the application that we're attempting to achieve today is we're going to hook these 3 batteries up together. They're all 12-volt batteries at 150 amp hours. So basically what we're going to increase are the amp hours. So basically you're going to multiply that times 3, right? So 115 times 3 is 345 amp hours. So our application will be 12 volts at 345 amp hours. And I'll put together a little diagram, talk about that a little bit more. So in order to accomplish hooking them in parallel, we're going to take terminal cable and we're going to go from the negative side of the first battery to the negative side of the second battery. And we'll take the negative side of the second battery and connect it to the negative side of the first battery, the last battery. I was not able to find any red cables, so what I'll probably do is just use, when I route the hot side, I'll probably take some red tape and put around there so that I don't get confused as well as you the viewers. So now we're going to hook up the hot side. And now we're going to hook up our instrument panel. Again, if I have some time, I'll break out how you wire this piece here. It can be a little complex, but not a deal breaker and not something that can't be explained and not something that the novice can't do. So I don't have an electrical background. I just did a little bit of research and looked at other YouTube videos and other web pages. So I'll try to explain it the best that I can, but we're going to go ahead and hook up the hot side. And ground. Okay, let's give it a test. All right, looks good. Got battery power at 13.5. I'm happy. Okay, let's fire this baby up so you can see it working as it should be. I'm just going to lift up the case. As you can see, the inverter is already plugged in. Black side, red side. I'm going to turn it on. As you can hear that going there. And I'm just going to go ahead and turn on the fan so you can see how that works.